Look, every real estate agent I know has the same problem. Some months you close 3 deals and everything is amazing, and next month, nothing. The phone doesn't ring. So that's the life of most agents. The reason is simple. You don't have a system that brings leads consistently. You are relying on referrals and open houses and hope. In this video, I will show you how to use Facebook ads to build a lead machine that works every single month, the exact ads, the exact setup, and the follow-up system that turns cold leads into closing. So yeah, let's go. So why Facebook? Don't most buyers search on Zillow and Google? Yeah, it's true, but there is the thing about Zillow and Realtor and Google. Everyone is there. Every agent in your area is fighting for the same eyeballs. The leads are expensive and they go to 5 agents at the same time. Facebook is different. You reach people before they start their search. Someone is thinking about buying their first home. Someone just got a new job in a different city, or someone wants to sell but hasn't listed yet. So you catch them early before they are on Zillow comparing 10 agents. Cost per lead on Facebook for real estate is usually about $20 to $40, and compare that to Zillow, where you can pay between 80 to over 200 for a shared lead. So the math is clear. So now, important decision: buyer leads or seller leads. They need a different offers, different ads, and different follow-up. Don't mix them in one campaign. For example, buyer leads, easier to generate, higher volume, lower cost per lead, but they take longer to convert. A buyer might be 3 to 6 months away from purchasing. You need patience and a follow-up system. So yeah, and for example, for best offer for buyers, let's talk about this. So best offer for buyers, for example, will be search all homes in Miami before they hit the market, free access. Or first time buyer, download our free guide 7 steps to your finished home in 2026. Or new listings under 400k in Miami, updated daily, see them first. For example, for seller leads, harder to generate, lower volume, higher cost per lead, but they convert much faster, and each deal is a guaranteed commission. So best offers for sellers is like, it can be find out what your home is worth, free instant valuation, thinking about selling homes in neighborhood are selling 12% above asking right now. So we sold 15 homes in Miami this quarter. So see what yours could sell for. So my recommendation: start with buyer leads. They are cheaper, easier to generate, and you learn the system faster. And seller campaigns once you are comfortable. Okay, now the ads. What works for real estate on Facebook? We have 3 creative types. Type number 1, property showcase video. Walkthrough of a beautiful listing, film on your phone, 30 to 60 seconds. Show the kitchen, so the living room, the background. Text on screen, for example, homes like this are going fast in for example, city, for example, let's say Miami, search all listings, link below. You don't even need your own listing. Use an open house, a new development, anything that looks good. So the property is the hook in this case. Okay, type number 2, market update. You on camera talking about the local market. For example, hey, if you are looking to buy in Miami, prices just dropped 3% this month. Here is what that means for you. This positions you as the expert. People trust agents who know the numbers, short, specific, and local. So the next one, type 3, just sold post. A photo of you in front of a house with a sold sign. Text just sold in neighborhood for 15k above asking in 8 days. Thinking about selling, let's talk. So this is social proof. It shows you are active, you are closing deals, and you get results. So run all 3 at the same time. And yeah, the property video grabs attention, the market update builds authority, and yeah, the just sold post proves you deliver. so yeah, next one, let's move to campaign settings. So usually setups in this case is simple as always. So objective leads, budget between $15 to $30 per day. One closing is worth 5 to 15,000 in commission, maybe more in bigger city. So you can afford for example $20 a day to find them. So yeah, about targeting your market area. If you work a specific city or county, target that. Age 25 to 55 for buyers, and 35 to 65 for sellers. I say usually, but you can use different. For example, you can use maybe instead of 35 you can use 30. I say basically based on our experience. So yeah, so no interest targeting needed here. Broad works. And yeah, ad set, 1 for buyers, 1 for sellers, not just 1 for buyers. If you are just starting, use just 1 for buyers. Yeah, if you are just starting, just use you can use just 1 for buyers. Okay. Lead form for buyers, it will be name, phone, email. Yeah, email matters in real estate because your follow-up is longer. When are you looking to buy, for example, with options 0 to 3 months. 0 means ASAP. Next option will be 3 to 6 months, and 6 to 12 months, and just browsing. Browsing is the coldest one. And next question, are you pre-approved? Yes, no, or not yet. Okay, lead form for sellers, name, also name, phone, address for property. For example, when are you thinking of selling? For example, ASAP, 1 to 3 months, 6 months plus. Just curious about the value, for example. So yeah, also in this case, the last one is the coldest one, the coldest lead. And pro tip, for buyer leads, add a custom thank you screen with a link to your IDX search of listing page. They will start browsing immediately, and you become their go-to source. Okay, now here is where real estate is completely different from every other industry. This is the long game. So real estate leads take time. A plumber lead calls today and books tomorrow. A real estate buyer lead might not buy for 6 months. So if you expect instant results, you will quit after 2 weeks and say Facebook doesn't work. So Facebook works, but you need a nurture system. Week 1, call within 5 minutes, text and try to have a conversation, ask about their timeline, their budget, what they are looking for. Weeks 2 to 4, send them new listings that match their criteria once a week, personally, not automated junk. A personal text, for example, hey Michael, just saw this one come up in Miami. Thought of you, want to see it. Months 2 to 6, stay in touch, monthly market update email, occasional text about a great new listing. The goal is to be the first agent they think of when they are ready. So most agents give up after the first call, and that's why they fail with Facebook leads. So the agents who follow up consistently for 3 to 6 months close deals that nobody else gets, because by month 4 every other agent has disappeared. You are the only one still showing up. So this is the real strategy. Cheap leads plus long nurture plus patience equals consistent closings. So yeah, so let's do a quick recap. So first one, start with buyer leads, cheaper, easier and more volume, add sellers later. Number 2, 3 ad types, property showcase, market update, just sold, run all 3. Number 3, simple campaign, leads, 15 to 30, ad budget per day, your market area and broad targeting. Number 4, smart lead forms, timeline and pre-approval for buyers, address and timeline for sellers. And last one, number 5, play the long game. This is the most important. Nurture for 3 to 6 months. Most agents quit after 1 call, so don't be most agents. Okay, so if you are a real estate agent and want to help setting up a lead system like this, free strategical link is in the description. So if you want, you can check this. And also comment, how do you currently get most of your leads? Maybe referrals, maybe Zillow, maybe cold calling. So yeah, I want to know. Yeah, maybe I can help you in some way. So subscribe for more. I'm Jacob from Lemon Agency and see you in the next one.